Oh, just going to jump straight into it. Welcome to session 19 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Can say it's your interpretation of why you were down there. And the first sort of plan of action was to get Merrick back. And you had many ideas, and you also went your separate ways and to follow your ideas. Caecilius went to try and buy a scroll, was unfortunately unable to do so. Cora went to seek guidance from the Emerald Enclave, and while she couldn't get direct guidance on resurrecting Merrick, she did get some aid to help her with her future endeavors and how to protect herself and the team further. Caecilius then went to, I've forgotten the name of that god, an elven deity temple, and pled for help using his cunning words, managed to convince them to help out. During all that time, Volk had remained at the Troskel Manor, Volk and Crom, and Zen and Liv, looking into the body and looking into the matter and thinking of plans where they were introduced to Chiquat, a lizardfolk man who had an idea of sort of sorcery and resurrections and offered to help out. It was a bit above his knowledge and understanding, so decided to wake his mentor, Angrath Copperbeard, who insisted that they pay a visit to the best church in town, which is Holy Hand's house. So you guys opted to take the body and visit Holy Hand's house, where madness ensued, and a resurrection was attempted but failed, and then another resurrection was attempted and also failed. You guys were pretty unconvinced by it, and decided to take Cilius's offer and plan and go to the Drow temple. Well, it's more of an elf temple. I think it's specifically Drow, but it's probably all elves. Again, you managed to convince them that this halfling was actually also part elf and did worship the deity. So a room was set up in order to perform another resurrection. Unfortunately, that one did also fail. All of you sort of gathered outside to discuss next steps and what further plans you could take to sort this out and bring Merrick back until a couple of coughs, a couple of switches, and awoke Haleth within Merrick's body. He had explained that he found a vacant body and decided to put his soul in there and wasn't sure where Merrick was, but can say for sure that Merrick's soul is still somewhere within the mountain, and he would gladly give the body back to Merrick should you retrieve his soul. You guys then returned to Trollskull Manor to discuss your sort of next steps and your plan and what you want to do next, and basically give Angrath and Chiquat a chance to properly introduce themselves and their motives. And I believe that's where we left off. So we're going to open up back in Trollskull Manor. You guys are open to sort of do what you guys want until you decide you want to go back in, and then we'll discuss things from there. So, floor is yours.
I'd like to get in the kitchen today, please.
You can go into the kitchen.
Cool,
Zen and Liv are welcome any additional cooks to the kitchen.
Cool. I'm going to get into the kitchen today.
Okay.
I'm going to go
I'll move
shopping.
you into the kitchen. So this is off shopping. Is anyone else doing anything?
I would like to seek. I want to seek the aid of Angrath and Chiquat because they're weapons guys. I'm gonna say, hey, you're weapons guys. What'd you make of these? And I'm gonna put those two axes that we picked up in the dungeon on the table.
This is probably Chiquat's area of domain. He's a smith, you see.
I'm gonna poke them with my claw a little bit, and can I cast Identify on them?
Mm-hmm. You can. Probably don't. No.
You can take 10 minutes to ritual cast it.
Yeah. While you're
That's the
ritual
plan, yeah.
cast that.
Yeah.
It's inspecting them, but that's going to be like the ritual cast. Just
Yeah,
moving
going
them
through the
over.
motions. Just
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. I'll allow 10 minutes to pass while you do that. Is anyone doing anything in the meantime? Anyone else?
Well,
Um, Wait, what? I want to be opening up the box, the
Okay.
box of goodies that I was given, and I instantly know what the obsidian is for.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, so you open the box, and within it is just a lump, quite a large lump of obsidian, and you can tell it's been carved and it's sort of quite intricate details on it, and some etchings in it that sort of match the Emerald Enclave sort of signage and
is it
pattern and
too
decoration.
is it too big for me to make into a necklace?
No, it's a small piece.
Okay, that's what I
Oh.
want to do. I'm gonna get some rope and kind of fashion it into a necklace so that it's
Okay.
easy to carry around with me.
Oh,
Um,
as you're doing that, Volk's gonna reach into his bag and be like, "Hey, if you need obsidian necklaces, I've got 2 of them here. You can have them."
what? Why do you have those?
So I've got from, I think, was it Haleth's body or was it
Halef and Midna both had some stuff. Whether or not
yeah,
they were
there's
obsidian, I think they were obsidian. You're correct.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was one, there was an
Yeah.
I've got written obsidian holy symbol necklace.
Yeah.
One with a gold stamp and one with a purple stamp.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
So I will I'll give both of those to Cora. Like, here you go. If it helps with your magic stuff, you can have these. I've got no use for them.
Thank you. I don't think it actually gets used up in the spell. So I'm just gonna have a nice surplus of obsidian. Okay.
Those from my inventory, so add them to yours.
Thank you. And do I know what spells they're for? Like, can I kind of spend some time studying to learn the spells, basically? Is what I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
be
I mean,
doing.
you're aware with your general knowledge of
Yeah.
spells, but it's more getting attuned with them and sort of having a better
Mhm.
understanding of what to do and how to do them.
Yeah.
But you know what it's for.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do then. I'll go upstairs and rummage through my books and
Mhm.
have a little read upstairs.
And the other item in the box as well is a branch from the great tree in the enclave in the garden.
Mhm.
And on the end of it, it's sort of charred as if struck by lightning. And it says this branch is not very big. You can hold it in
A little twig.
one hand. It's the mental depiction is a barley-sized branch. There's one barley could pick up. It's not very big.
Oh, I thought you meant the size of barley.
No, like a stick barley would find.
Okay.
It's not very big.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna take those upstairs. Acting very very precious with them,
Okay, I'll
and
move you upstairs.
go and have a little read and little rummage through all of my books.
Cool. Sorry, so someone else was about to speak. I think it was Joel. Was Crom doing anything else?
Oh, I'm in the kitchen, but I'll wait for people to do things before and let some time pass before
Okay.
I come back out.
Okay. All right, Caecilius, you've gone to the shops. What did you have in mind?
I just want to buy some health potions,
Okay.
as many as I can get my hands on, really.
All right, that's pretty simple.
I have given you some money to get some for Volk as well.
Sure.
If we back on and be like, oh, if you go now, we get me some,
Yeah, of course I can.
and I'll just hand over 250 gold. Give you that and say, if you can find them, if that does it, there you go.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Take that out of my inventory. There you go. Got Cheeky
Okay.
little 250 gold there.
As you do know, potions of healing are quite pricey. Do you have a shop in mind that you were going to visit? Or you're just going to visit like the
literally,
market or anything?
yeah, literally any shop that I can go to that I know will sell.
You
Okay.
know where you can get a bargain for one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, you go to your usual spots. How many are you after in particular?
So Volk gave me 250 gold, which I believe would be 5.
Yes.
I want 5 also. So
All right.
10 altogether.
10. So that'd be 500 gold pieces. Because you bought in bulk, person knows you likely made some charisma check just to go over
Yeah.
quick and easy RP. We'll drop 50 gold off it, so because you 450 gold pieces.
Yeah, perfect. So I'll take that off. Yeah, perfect.
Cool. You after anything else?
That is literally it.
Okay, cool. All right. Cheek. You've learned what these axes are. And what you gather from these axes is it's some dark magic, almost like blood magic, and it doesn't make you very comfortable identifying them, but you do figure out what they are, and they are a pair of axes called, what did we call them? Axes of, call them. These are homebrew, by the way.
Vampirism.
It's called.
Vampirism or something?
No, it's not vampirism. So axes of
Hemomancy?
like blood. Oh, what was it called? What do we call them, Aid?
Bloodletting?
Oh, I can't remember.
blood driven axes. A pair of blood driven axes. That's what I'll call them.
All right.
Do you have the stats for them, Volk or Aid?
I
What
don't
did we
think
agree on
we-
for those?
I don't think we actually spoke about it.
It added. No, we did. It added that bonus you asked for.
Oh yeah.
We tied the axes to them. It
Yeah.
had something to do with your movement.
Did.
Yes, that's why they're called blood driven axes. Here you
Sweet.
go. You have a pair of blood driven axes,
Cool.
which is what Cheekwat learned.
Is Volk still sat next to me, or have I
He's
been left
probably
alone?
out nearby.
Next time you head over to the table, I'm gonna say to you, I'm gonna tap him a bit with my claw and just be like, "Oh, axes tainted by death. Very good in combat. Keep you alive."
Cool. Well, just picks them up immediately and's like looking at them and then starts sort of like fake swinging them in there.
I'll just sort of like be careful unless you want to kill.
Got it.
While you're swinging, the axes, though, Volk, you do get this sort of urge and sense of slaughter. Like you feel like you're driven to strike and attack someone. It's just sort of very subtle, but that sort of urge does hit you.
I'm gonna put them away for now, but
Mhm.
remember that Volk's got a little smile in the corner of his mouth. He's like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah."
Cool. Crom, what were you up to in the kitchen?
I'm making a lasagna.
Crom's famous lasagna.
Yeah, but I also have a good berry that I want to put in it.
Okay. Have a good berry in
Aw.
it.
So I will remove one of my good berries and make a lasagna.
I might have some bad news. I don't know if that good berry still exists since I'm dead. I'll double check just to see.
There is no good berry. There never
Well,
were.
It's a good
no,
reason
no,
now.
they're all good. They're good for 24 hours.
Excellent. So yeah, I'm gonna make a lasagna and then bring it to the table and say, "Dinner's up, everyone," and sort of throw the lasagna down, take a nice big portion for myself, and start eating.
Nice.
Smells a
Hey.
bit different from the usual.
Bolt's going to do the same and also get a really big portion and just start chowing down on it.
2/3 of the lasagna has already gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
I turn to Mac's character. Sorry, I've forgotten his name. Angrath. And say, "What do you mean the usual?"
Well, like I said, I've been here for a month trying to find the professor. It seems like Ghost Man there was reheating some leftover lasagna for the past month, and that's the only food they serve here.
Well, it should taste similar. And
I hope not. It was
and
bloody awful.
well, that's how he used to do things. And then I'm gonna go away with my lasagna.
Okay.
Fun fact: Angrath is a proficient cook, by the way. Just say.
Anyone else want to do anything, or do you sort of want to discuss next steps?
I'm heading back. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, so I'm heading back to Troll Skull Manor now. Once
Mm-hmm.
I get there, I'll give Volk his potions, his 5 potions of healing. And
Thank you, sir.
I'm also going to speak to Chiquat and just say, welcome to Troll Skull Manor. We haven't really had a chance to talk.
Thank you.
Since you're new here, I thought, maybe I'd, give a gesture of goodwill and just, give you some gold, just to sort of get you going within the group. And I'm going to hand him Merrick's coin pouch.
Mm-hmm.
The whole coin pouch.
Well,
That's more than a goodwill gesture. Merrick had 6,000 gold.
Yeah, he's a rich man.
um,
I don't think he should be
I'll give
doing
him-
that.
I'll give him.
Please don't do that.
I'll give him 200 gold pieces from it, and then I'll put the rest of it. Leave the rest of it with Zen.
All right. Again, I'm gonna go thank you, but I'm gonna pass the gold over to Angrath because, end of the day, I'm a lizard person. What do I want with gold?
Fair enough.
I recognise the gesture, but it's not useful to me, so I'm just gonna side palm it to Angrath.
I was gonna give him some anyway, but I'll just say no, fair enough, and walk off, and I'll hand the coin pouch to Zen.
Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it? Was it 200? You said, or 100?
200, yeah.
200
Oh,
gold.
blimey.
Yeah.
These guys
Watches
are
up.
richer than I am at the moment.
Oh,
I have 30
well,
gold.
Crumb,
I have
apparently.
30 gold.
I'll give Crumb 10 gold.
Thanks.
Anyone else want
good.
Merrick's money?
Stop giving Merrick's money to everyone.
Bank of
Ri-
Merrick.
Rich,
Yeah.
Rich, can you take some of your old money, please? Because I'm actually over carrying capacity with all the gold.
I'm happy to carry it for you. I just don't like.
I'm gonna need to hand over like 100 of it to you.
Yeah, I'll carry it for you definitely.
Over
God,
capacity.
I'm still over. Can you take another 50?
You using
Yeah.
coin encumbrance?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, why are you using coin encumbrance?
because
You
coins
don't
have
need
weight.
to.
Gold coins are
You
heavy.
don't need to. Okay, that's fine. If you want
It's a-
to.
I have to
By
give you all
all
200, Rich.
My
I
mind
appreciate-
logic behind the coin encumbrance thing has always been I'm not going to literally carry 6,000 gold around with me
Yeah,
all the
you have
time.
like a safe. in
Yeah.
your-
I
It'd
got
Yeah.
one to
all
blister.
it'd all be at the manor, and I'd have like maybe 50 on me at once. If that.
That's why I have the encumbrance on, because technically, if you wanted to buy something, you would have to go back to a safe place, collect your gold, and then, do your thing. So I've always had it on.
Fair
So I
enough.
can only carry my 2 gold coins at the moment. So you can carry the 200.
Oh,
That's
200. Okay.
ridiculous.
I'm capped. I have so much tools and everything in my backpack that has taken so much weight. I've had to throw away all but 2 of my rations as well, and I have no torches
Oh my
left.
God.
I had to
Oh, I
throw
would
away a
take your
lot of
rations.
stuff.
I've
To be
lost a
honest,
lot of
Wow.
the
rations.
way your character's been drinking, it's probably a good thing that I do have hold of all the money.
They're investment. It just takes a lot of alcohol for me to feel the hit. Got dwarven resilience. So,
Nice.
you folks mentioned the professor went down the Under Mountain with yourselves. Why would folks like yourselves with such a successful tavern as such go down there? Nothing good comes from going down there. But people die down there. Well, obviously, because the professor's dead, and I believe your friend, but...
They stole something from me. Something I need back.
We're gonna get it back, Crom.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you
Crumbs
worry.
ring.
What did they steal? Who stole it? What?
So,
They
I don't
stole,
know who it was.
they stole his wedding ring. It was, well, we assume it was someone high ranking up within the Xanathar Guild.
We actually know their name, so do you want me to let you know what their name was? See, it sounds like no one's written it down.
Cheekwat, I know who you speak of.
Oh,
That's
that's that
We go
goblin.
way back.
Azra.
Seen it.
That Azra goblin, that's who you're after, isn't it?
It's
Azrock.
Azrock. Yeah. You know, the name you've all got tattooed on your body somewhere. That none.
Does the name sound familiar to you at all? Angrath?
I don't know. Is it?
You didn't
No.
say any name.
Start. You've
Nope.
never heard the name.
Never heard of him.
So, Zen, how's the brewery situation going? Have we got good stocks of beer and mead and stuff?
Zen mentions, stock's good. Things are pretty regular. When you're looking around, Zen's done a lot of work. Also, I'm not role playing Zen. I've made that clear. It's not my character. Um,
Oh, yes, Crystalius.
Oh.
yeah, I mean, looking around, making your own judgment, and he reiterates the point that things are good. You got what you need. What he does hint at is everything that's there is pretty basic. You got your basic ale, mead, whatever. Not fancy, and he wouldn't mind something that he could say, the drink of Trollskull Manor.
Oh, team meeting. Should we invest some of oh my god, I forgot your character's name, Merrick's gold into the tavern.
Who are you referring to?
I'm speaking to everyone, the group.
Oh,
I think only Volk and you are at the table there. From
You
the
got a bit
OG
lost.
owners.
Volk's just like
place-
staring, like
The
TV
pl-
static
yeah,
is
so
in his
so
brain.
Cora's not present. But yeah, Volk, Cheekwat, and Angrath are there. Crom's in the kitchen, and
No, Crom's not in the kitchen. Crom's eating
Oh.
his lasagna
Crom's at
along
the
with
table.
Volk.
Crom's at the table next to Volk.
There we go.
There you go. Crom's there. Cora's upstairs. and Merrick, who's actually Haleth, is just at the bar, just learning everything about the surface.
Okay, I'll
Just
ask.
chatting away with the lift.
I'll ask Volk if he thinks that's a good idea.
I mean, you're the brains, Casilius. If you're doing, I'll help.
Well, it's. I mean, it's not our money, and we want to bring him back. Apparently there could be a chance. So, but as Zen said, some of the supplies are a little basic, and it might be worth sort of investing some of that money back into Troll School Manor.
With
I'm
a.
sure the-
Oh, go on.
I was just going to say, I'm sure the returns will be better in
Well-
terms of profits.
With a
I think
full
it's a good
mouth, Crom just shouts at Casilius, "Merrick Mead!" And then as he goes down to eat his food.
Okay. I'll I'll speak to Cora first and see what she thinks, and if so, we'll invest some of the money and make sure that Merrick's got his permanent place here in whatever capacity we can give him, whether as as Crom said, a new mead in his name. So I'll speak to Cora and see what she says.
I think that would be really nice if we had a mead named after Merrick.
Weird.
During that chatter, Haleth does sort of saunter on over, sort of getting used to his new body, and he sort of turns and he goes, "This might be important," and he throws it onto the table, and in front of you is a little baggie, and there's a little note around the baggie. And he goes, "Something about someone called Cladani in Skullport needs this. It says not to open it, so maybe don't open it."
That just makes me want to open it even more.
We should open it.
I vote for open.
I'll vote
Does
to open
anyone not vote for open? I think everyone's in agreement to open this.
Can someone check it first, see if there's it's trapped or something? Because
It's a bag.
I mean, I'm still a little bit shaky after being blown up by Cora. So
it. Yeah, I'll have a look.
There's
Oh,
only,
and
there's only one.
before-
There's
Before-
only one way to have a look at it, Volk, is to open it and look inside, of course.
Before you guys have a look, I'll just sort of describe the message and let you guys interpret. It says, "To Cladani, courier do not open -Mert," and it's got the Harper stamp on it.
Oh fuck, we don't have any harpers in the group anymore, so we don't know the symbol, do we?
People know the symbol because I was in the Harpers all the way
Yeah,
through.
you guys,
Yeah.
Merrick
Oh,
and
they
Tink,
would, yeah.
Merrick and Tink were very
We were
open
shit
members
agents.
of the
Yeah, we were
Harpers.
really shit secret agents.
And that was given to me at the very beginning of this campaign before we went into the Undermountain, so people be aware that I had that.
I believe it had come up. It had come up that you had to deliver a bag to someone in Skullport.
It was the very first session because you're on about getting me back
Mhm.
into the Harpers. That
Yeah.
was going to be the way.
Well,
But by all means, you guys want to open it. I just wanted to sort of give you a bit more insight as to the importance of it, because it did come up.
What does it say, Volk?
it says don't open it, and it's got the little symbol thing on that Merrick. I
Merrick
think
Light.
it was that group that Merrick was in. The one, the
Group,
one
you
that he
say?
kept talking about, that super secret group that he kept telling everyone about.
Didn't he say it was called the Herpes or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Can I make
Yeah.
a history check to know if I ever heard of a group of adventurers known the Herpes?
Wasn't Tink the one who sent us over this way anyway, Max?
Oh. I don't know if that came through, but Nat won.
It did come through. Yeah, no, you have no
Aw.
idea. Or maybe you do believe it. You do believe that there was an adventuring group called the Herpes.
It rings a bell. It rings a bell. The realm might
I've
have been
heard of
saved by the
herpes
herpes.
before.
I don't know.
I believe there was a lot of herpes back in my hometown. Maybe that's where the organisation comes from.
Told you, Tickwad. Stop scratching down there.
So, I mean, it was a job for Merrick to do. Maybe we don't open it, and we take it down there and complete the job for Merrick. Can I look and see if like Merrick's opened it already?
Yeah, you can sort of investigate it and get an idea of if it's been tampered with.
Yeah, because if Merrick's already opened it, I'm gonna look in. But if he
Okay,
hasn't, I'm gonna respect that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna open it.
make an investigation check.
Oh baby,
Oh,
best
wow.
investigation check I've ever rolled.
Rich, did Merrick ever look in the bag?
He didn't.
There you go.
What? We were shit agents. He totally would open it.
I like look at him and be like, I don't think Merrick opened it. I think he was really intending on giving it to him without looking at what was in there. Maybe we should do that.
Oh, I can tell you what I could do if you want to see what's inside it. Maybe I can get Blister to turn into a little spider and have him sort of appear inside. Have a look around.
Oh, it seems pretty tightly tied up.
Yeah, it's very tightly tied up.
Well, he can appear in spaces he can't see.
Oh, how does he get in? Just magic
he-
puffs himself in.
He puffs
Okay,
himself in.
all right, sure.
As long as he can see the object, I'm sure that's how it works. Let me just double check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not. If you can see the object, he can't.
What if
Because
the
he
object
doesn't
inside is
know
filling
if
the
it's
entire
hollow
contents,
or
so
not.
it takes force damage and immediately dies.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you don't
Okay.
know what the contents is, so you could end up inside it and die.
Oh, I mean, he's not going to die. I can always bring him back, so it's not really that much of an issue.
Mhm.
Let me just double check if he can do that. If everyone carries on, I'll just double check.
Okay, is anyone else up to anything at the minute? Cora, you up to anything? Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down and be like tell the guys, you know the obsidian and you know the box that I was given.
Yeah.
I hold up the box because I love the box. I'm taking it with me. Um, I just learned a couple new spells.
Oh, cool. What kind of spells can you do?
I don't know whether to tell you or whether to surprise you.
Tell
Well,
us, you say.
you're very good at surprising us with magic, like that time you blew us up.
We don't talk about that anymore.
It's
No,
pretty impressive.
you know what? I'm gonna keep it a secret until another day.
Mm. That's exciting. Will you tell me
Until
before you do it so I know to look?
you won't miss it.
Oh, exciting.
You won't miss it. What have I missed down here? What's going on?
A little. We were just debating whether to open this bag or not. It was given to Merrick to take to Skullport, and I like throw the bag to Cora.
Don't give that to me.
Want
No,
some food? There's some food here. Although, Fox seems to have eaten it all.
I throw the bag back. No, I don't really want any lasagna at the moment.
Okay, you're lost, and the Volk's gonna like eat the whatever's left,
The last few
like
bites.
third portion.
Last few bites. No, I'm okay. I'm just a bit tired from concentrating, but that's fine.
Cora,
Mhm.
I just wanted to speak to you about something. So Zen has mentioned that some of the supplies and some of the things that we've got from the supplies are a little basic. Um,
Basic.
yeah, he said it's sort of quite basic, sort of basic, stock and like basic mead, sort of mediocre stuff. I mean, this is completely up to you, but Merrick left quite a bit of gold behind, and I was wondering if if we wanted to invest that back into Troll Skull Manor, maybe get some better supplies, and maybe even um, have Zen experiment a little bit and make a new mead and name it after Merrick so that he has his place here.
What if we get him back?
Well, I mean, like I said, it's up to you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Zen has his gold pouch anyway.
I don't know why you asked me.
Well, he's your brother.
Mm, mm, mm,
When we get him back, I don't mind splitting my money with him.
Me neither.
I mean, I guess that if we put some money back into the business, we hopefully just make more, right?
Well, that's the idea, really. But probably get a little busier. Um, with
Okay, how about we keep some back aside for him?
oh, I don't mean invest all of it.
Okay,
I just mean like a portion of it back into the
okay,
business.
that's fine.
Ah,
That's fine. I like the idea of a Merrick mead. But we've got to taste it first.
Amazing. Let's do it.
speaking of testing, I do know a guy who's an expert in the field of alcohol. I could arrange a meeting.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
no.
They're just based in just right on Copper Street, just not too far away, actually. Very, very good friend of mine.
Oh, I know who you mean. I think.
Maybe we could
Do
buy
you?
some bees.
I think so. Um. Well, worth a try. What? What? Mm,
Do you remember when we went to that bee farm? Like maybe we could buy our own bees, make our own honey for the mead.
You say our own honey. We need to go find Merrick. I won't be here to milk bees.
No, I don't mean
You-
us. I mean like, the capable hands of Zen.
Okay. I mean, I I don't mind. We could we
Bees are
we
the future.
we could have, normal mead, but just, spice it up a little bit. Maybe some mushrooms in there.
Merrick's mushroom mead.
After Stinker, of
Yeah.
course.
Merrick's stinky mushroom mead.
It will sound really well.
You need so much insurance, that stuff, you never know what might happen.
Oh, let me check to see if our little stinkers started growing. You have a look at the plant pot.
No, nothing. No,
Nothing.
no
Okay.
sapling.
Oh.
Sapling.
Mm.
Oh my god. I don't. I think that's a good idea, but yeah, we can't release anything without trying it first.
No, well, I'm sure we'll be back up here at some point soon.
Does that mean that we're gonna leave it to? And I look over at Merrick's body with Haleth in it and go him to deal with.
Well, I mean, I was going to leave Zen in charge, and
Mm.
He can. I mean, he's very good at drinking. He knows his meads.
Zen.
If you need a beekeeper, I do know a guy.
Yeah, we
You-
visited a bee farm not so long ago. It was really cool.
Okay. Okay. Well, I can't think of that. I'm fine. Just don't. Not all of the money.
No, no. Well, no, I wasn't going to invest all of the money anyway. Maybe.
Hmm.
How much would 2,000 gold?
That's a lot of bees.
I mean, it's not all for bees. I mean, upgrade the food as well, like the
No,
ingredients for
yeah.
food and
Yeah.
just general investment into the place. Maybe patch some things up.
No, it's been done up really nicely, hasn't it, DM?
I think some of it was fixed, wasn't it, after our fight?
The
mean,
majority of it's fixed. It's almost
It's
like
all
new.
it's all really nice. It's nice
Yeah.
now.
We
Oh,
put
well,
another floor on the place.
Also,
Oh, that's a good
there's
idea.
a hole in the ceiling over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's just right there.
I don't see a hole in the ceiling.
Session 1.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, it was fixed up, wasn't it?
The
Yeah,
whole
it's
place has
brand
been
new.
fixed up. Zen fixed the
Oh.
whole place up while you guys have been
Yeah.
away.
I see. Okay.
Just the
Yeah.
dead bodies haven't moved. They're still there.
Good God.
Clifford.
But yeah, I mean, like maybe new supplies for food and stuff help bring in, some marketing maybe just to help boost the place up. Get the word out there about Trollskull Manor, best
Ooh,
tavern in Waterdeep.
If you want excellent foot traffic, you should set up a courier post outside. People have to just coincidentally swing by at the same time.
It's a good idea.
Increased footfall and all that.
It would boost profits, and we'd probably make Merrick's money back by the time we find him.
Okay. Mhm.
I'm going to relay all of this over to Zen and just sort of invest some of that money back into the business and make a start on getting Merrick's mead, Merrick's gold standard mead.
Do you know of any breweries nearby or anything you could use for that?
Well, I mean, there's the honey farm, so you'll need honey to make mead anyway. And then, with the upgraded food, we'd probably get some nice spices and herbs in. Probably use some of that. Test some different concoctions and choose the best one. So I'll let Zen sort of experiment with that.
I mean, it
What-
sounds good to me.
What kind of flavoring would we want in our mead? Merrick's mead.
Mushroom flavored, right?
That was a joke.
I think it's got to be nice. It's got to be sweet. Come in like tiny little bottles because he was a tiny little man. Maybe like something spiced. Something
What
that
about
sort of
like
sneaks up on
spiced
you,
rum? Because he was a pirate for a bit.
Oh, he was a pirate for a bit.
Something sweet and spiced.
Found in Waterdeep for relatively cheap.
Something that sneaks up on you. So it gets you drunk without you even knowing. Okay. We'll do it.
Sounds great. let's get that going, and then we can get back down into the Undermountain and work on getting him back.
Yeah.
He'll be so surprised when he comes back to see his face on mead bottles.
Can I? Oh, I tell you where we could look. Just to get some idea for ingredients. There was that brewery. If you remember,
Oh, in the Undermountain, yeah.
in the Undermountain. Maybe
I
we
mean,
could go there.
we could get loads of free equipment and
Exactly.
kegs.
Barrels.
Yeah.
Might have some
Oh.
hidden
Amazing.
away recipes you guys could use.
Caecilius, you are a genius.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's
And
go.
there might even be some booze down there. Because they got to be keeping the
Maybe.
booze somewhere. We didn't find it, and it's somewhere. I know it is.
Mhm. Let's
Well,
go. Well, I want to go back down anyway.
Don't
I
worry.
think.
We'll find it.
Okay. If you say so.
so what do we think? Are we going to take the night to sleep and rest up and then head down in the morning?
Sounds like a good plan.
Would yourselves mind if myself and Chickwat tagged along? We need to find these beings
Not at
that did
all.
this to the professor, who's kind of... Chickwat was so excited to get into the conclave, you see.
Not at all. Feel free to join us.
More the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Wow. It was bad.
The great thing about that, James, is I was thinking the exact same
I
thing,
was
and I was like, no,
also
that's too
thinking
bad. I can't think of it.
it.
Was that joke
So
in
bad.
character or not?
No, it was. It was in character.
That was in character. I'm going to throw my spoon that I've been using to eat my lasagna at Silius. If it wasn't in character, you wouldn't have got that, but you fucking got that.
Such
Hit him in
profanity.
the eye. Because of black eye.
Ow.
Very well,
Yeah, just as
I'll,
a side note about Blister appearing into the bag,
Mhm.
it says it can appear in an unoccupied space within range. It doesn't actually say whether or not it can go through walls or not, or see things. It just says unoccupied space. Doesn't say whether or not it needs to see it.
But you can't guarantee if the space is unoccupied if you can't see it.
No, you can't.
What's the ability?
So it's just find familiar. So I'll just display it. Oh,
You got a brass brassiere.
I have everything that I need.
You've got a brass bra.
Yeah, I have a tiny little brass brazier. I used to summon in.
So, in the player's handbook, you require the area to be not behind total cover, and you must have a clear path to it. So, because there's an
Right, okay.
outline of a
Yeah,
bag
yeah.
there, it would
Fair
not
enough.
work.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I was just looking up. You have to have a path.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Good try though.
Sneaky.
Alright, so what's the plan? Are you going back into the Undermountain or are you going mead shopping?
I
Oh,
think we're
go on.
going into the
Sorry, James.
Undermountain.
Yeah, I
if
think
that's
we're
what
going to
everyone
check
wants to
out
do.
that brewery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everyone's prepared to go down? No last minute things?
I'm prepared if Angrath's prepared.
I'm going to hand Cora, Crom. I'll hand everyone except Volk a healing potion.
You.
would someone else be willing to carry mine?
I'll carry yours.
Sake. At least you won't be looting everything.
I am a old man and is purely held up by machinery at this point, okay?
Your robot's gonna just be like have pockets all over, but they're all just leaking screws and nuts and stuff.
The suit is like screaming every step I take. Like the pressure valves are like struggling.
Jeez.
Like if I take this backpack off, the entire like roof would shake.
Right. So, in terms of traveling to and from the mountain, because you've made it this far
Sorry.
into floor 2, and the distance between it and the surface is reachable. You've got fast travel zones essentially. So for floor 2, you have the option of 2 fast travel zones. One being the Goblin Marketplace, and the other being Rizarel's hideout. They are your options for fast traveling back to floor 2.
Was Razor, I think, was nearest. But on the way down, following the main route, because I'm a dwarf now, would I recognize anything out of the ordinary with the structures and stuff? Because we passed a lot of dwarven shit that none of us ever figured out.
So staying on the critical path, there's nothing really that you pick up that stands out. But
cool.
what you do notice of it is that there is a lot of dwarven architecture down here.
I feel at home.
Yeah. But yes, it's also dependent on which location you guys are agreeing to travel to.
Shall we go to Rizarel's? Because that was closest to the brewery.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, Rizarel, last call. The Intermountain train trade depart.
Me and Rich don't know where we're going, so.
Yes,
Don't
I
know
mentioned Fog of War. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it. Basically, because you guys have never been down here, and the way the fast travel sort of works in terms of an RP form is you're just traveling. You're not really taking in the surroundings, so it's hard for you to map where you've been.
That's all good. Yeah. No, I mean, like, my character's not going to vote either way because I don't know where we're going.
Okay. Let me know if that's worked, and that's all right for Angraf and Chikwat as well, because new tokens, new setup, just making sure it's all correct. And you can see something.
Yeah, I can see them past travelled, yeah.
Yeah, I can see like stuff that we've been to.
But to be fair, my memory's awful, so I don't know where. The only room I know is this.
Of course it'll stay. No, of course it'll stay because you controlled the previous tokens. That's fine then. So, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I can see clearly now. The rain has gone.
Stupid. Those tokens never disappeared. You controlled them, so it's not going to remove that Fog of War. You're not a new account. Okay, good. That's made my life much easier. Okay, well, here you are at Rizarel's hideout. You guys sort of make your way down. You're greeted by him. He mentions that movement's been quiet. He also, gives his condolences to the loss of the party, and greets, introduces himself to the 2 new members, and seems friendly enough. He does, however, ask what became of what's her name? What's her name?
Barbarian lady?
Yeah. Oh my god,
she got fucked up. That's all I remember.
Yeah, her head was like
Sounds with
full
an
of mushrooms and stuff.
Nayla or something? I don't know.
Nadia.
The dude was Rex. I know that.
Yeah.
Nadia. So he does ask what became of Nadia and has she been defeated?
Seeing as a
We have a head.
I'm going to take the opportunity to be Volk and just tap the 2 axes together and be like, yeah.
I'm back. But
We
yeah,
also
that's
have a
what
head.
Volk does.
Who has a head?
I don't know about a head, but Volk has a 2
I think we
axes.
left it down there.
I'm sure
He
someone
did
took a
behead her,
head.
but I don't know if you took the head.
I'm sure someone took a head.
I took Halef's head as Merrick ages ago.
Yeah, I reanimated her.
Yeah, she
I,
was
That was
very
it.
I just remember someone
That was it.
cutting her
You
head off.
didn't. You didn't take the head because I
That
was
was
laughing to
the-
myself about this because you don't have evidence of her head, which is what you asked for. Because you reanimated the body.
Oh, I thought because I thought someone took her head because it was all full of mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah, because it was reanimated. I don't think you
Yeah.
took the head. It died.
No, the
but it
the
was
head would the head would still be on the floor. The way
Yeah.
the way she was
Yeah.
resurrected was not with animate dead, but with fungal
Yes.
infestation. So
Mhm.
she's
So
just like a
she's-
really
it's the
shit
same-
zombie.
It's the same head, but it's all morphed and
Yeah.
mutated with mushrooms and growths and much
Oh,
disgust.
I'll show him the axes
Yeah.
and be like, "Well, we got our axes, and she's dead. Trust me."
He, problem. How did he sound? He was quite flamboyant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, how do I do it? Let's think. I'll just
I
give
think
him a new
that's
voice.
I think that's what it
I
was.
think that was
Well,
it. Yeah.
I do believe you,
Yeah,
Um,
that's it.
and I did actually send a scouting party after you'd vacated the Undermountain, and can confirm we saw her corpse. So well done. And he claps a little bit, and I very much appreciate what you've done for me and for the goblins on this floor. However, one issue does still remain. Spider Eye is still at large, and my scouts haven't picked up on any of his movements, and it does make me nervous, regardless of the deal you struck with him.
Well, like I said, the deal, it wasn't a real deal. This is the real deal.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what I said. That's what he said.
The goblin, I will just go back on that for the goblin market's sake. Goblin market is very anti-dwarf. However, they like this party. So you can imagine they speak up for him. He's one of us. Leave him alone. He's okay. And they all sort of shrug it off because they have a good time with this party. So, it's fine. You could always just tuck your beard under your shirt as well. And then
No.
you're just a
But yeah,
stocky
Dwarven
man.
pride.
That was-
Dwarven pride, which you would never hide your beard.
That's up to you. But yeah, there was a few side eyes, a few comments, but there was no direct trouble because
I'll give him the eyes.
the
Dwarves
other.
despise goblins as well. It's like a mutual hatred, isn't it?
So you were the troublemaker, not them.
Well, they're occupying dwarven halls. Blasphemy.
They just want a home. But yeah, anyway, no trouble. They saw you through because of the rest of the party. They know them very well. But yes, Rizal, reiterates the point that he had no news of Spider Eye's whereabouts, and it's making him nervous.
Who's
Well,
Spider Eyes?
what was his last location? Do you know? Like where did you last hear he was?
Uh,
Crom turns to
Spider
Angrath.
Eye.
Crom turns to
Okay.
Angrath. Some sort of douchebag. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Spider Eye Watch Post was his last whereabouts, but that was obviously before you guys interrupted and
Right.
sent him packing. No
Yeah.
word after that, unfortunately.
Okay. We'll track him down. Don't worry.
It's just a little smile. Any
Is
side
Spider
smile.
Eyes the one part of the group from that got the professor killed? Was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Point the direction. I will shove my fist up his asshole.
Oh, I know that I want to see.
Let's see how he looks like a puppet with 10,000 volts going through him.
Should we make a move?
Aye, lead the
I'm with
way.
you.
Cool. All right. You guys do you. Where are you headed?
Do you folks know the way to this brewery, or?
We did get directions,
Yeah.
didn't we? At some
Yeah,
point?
and the map is still on the table. You know it's right next to It's right next to Deadeye Watch Post. There's a door to the south that leads straight to it, essentially.
So is it like this way, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because that was both in character and our character. I had no idea where I was going again.
Just pointing it on the map on the table. Is that it? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Someone please move me.
marked with a drawing of a barrel.
All right then. Do you want me to lead the way, or we take a stealthy approach?
I think it would be all right. You can lead the way if you want.
Yeah, I'll cast light on my shield and head into the darkness.
Okay.
I do
How
need
much
one of you
light does
guys to-
light give you?
The light gives me 20-foot radius of bright light, and then 20 feet of dim light.
Okay,
So 40
so
total.
everyone oh, you've already got low light set. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna swap people's light coverage out to low light and then give bright light to everyone. Because I noticed that the effect is actually very different and quite interesting. Let me just do that shortly. I'm gonna 10. If you lose your light, that's why. And it should be slightly different, but not massively different. It basically just fades out sooner.
That's right. I only just realised that the light spell can be used offensively as well.
Why is
I
your
had no
light
idea you
tiny?
could.
Oh, that's Blister. That's why Blister can keep that one. Let me just shift there so I can test it. Pew, pew. Pew, pew.
Doesn't mean I am brightly lit though, so stealth is not an option really.
Right, so everyone should have low light now instead, except for Copperbeard, who gets his bright light because he casts light. It shouldn't.
Honestly, it
be
hasn't
too-
changed anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
won't
think I
change
didn't
anything
have to.
massively. You'll see it more on floor 3 because you've already discovered these areas.
Sure.
It's either that or reduce your actual vision as well, which I don't really want to do. I might actually up. Do you know what?
That
I will do that.
swapping my character between being behind Angraf at the moment and going into the room we've explored next door, and that's quite a big difference. That
Yeah. Low
The
light.
light coming from Angraf.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, I've got it. Yeah,
So Angraf's emitting a light, and you guys have a lower glow now.
Ooh,
that's cool.
nice.
That's really fun.
I
Very
might
cool.
I might reduce the numbers, but it'll make it a bit annoying for exploration because it means you will not be able to see very much at all. I purposely made it big because I felt like it'd be boring otherwise. But I want to play into people's strengths, so you guys can have a small disadvantage to give, this ability an advantage essentially.
Yeah.
Mhm. As I said, can someone move me along with them?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll do that.
And me, please.
Let's get moving.
You.
Do I hear things at this point? I guess.
Yeah, you can hear the scrambling and hissing of the rust creatures. I mean, you're not aware that there are rust creatures. You can hear creatures coming from the western side or to your right if you're facing south.
Would I be aware of them purely because I'm an artificer and they eat things that
Do
we
you
don't
have
really care about?
It depends if you have a history of. I mean, I suppose you've been underground a lot. That's where rust monsters kind of dwell. It's dwarven architecture. I presume they reside in similar areas. I'd say make a. Yeah, I think you would. As a dwarf, as an old dwarf. Yeah, you're aware of what rust monsters are.
Senior dwarf, I like to be referred to as.
As an old dwarf, senior,
Crusty
senior,
old dwarf.
Oh, I don't have any.
senior old
barbarians.
dwarf.
Senor Dwarf!
Senior Angrath. I don't know how I'd react to rust elementals though, because they're the bane of my profession. They're just
More of a
anything
nuisance
metallic.
and
Yeah.
a pest, not something that you're afraid of.
I'll turn to the rest of the group like, it appears there's some rust things up ahead.
Yeah, we've dealt with
Yeah,
these before.
Chuck a
Well,
bit of
clearly
metal at
haven't. They're still there.
No, I mean we just fed them barbarians.
You've fed
Yeah,
them.
we can. Yeah, you just it
That's
distracts
like-
them, and we
That's
just
like
get past
leaving
them.
food out for rodents. You're just asking for more trouble.
It's
I mean,
fine.
we don't
get
live
past
here.
them.
That's what I do when I go on holidays. I just leave food everywhere.
We don't live here.
Olivia, just drop like a plate of spaghetti bolognese on the floor.
How peculiar.
Yeah.
Very well. If you want these monstrosities to live, very well.
I mean, we don't really have much luck. Well, I don't have much luck with small things that aren't supposed to be that much of a pain. So, yeah,
Really, no.
well, I almost got killed by a tiny little jelly.
A jelly. Were you
Tiny.
joking or something?
Nope, it got me. I almost died.
How does a food get you?
It got me. I don't know what else to tell you. It just got me.
You allergic?
Nope, it was alive. You know,
Alive? It wasn't a jelly then.
I mean, it was just Caecilius is scratching his head.
Oh, look at look. Is this chap okay in the head?
I mean, we did see big cubes of jelly that were. I mean, they stung you and tingled when you touched them. I got swallowed by a big one
True.
multiple times, actually.
And
Mushrooms
it's been a bit.
must have done terrible things to you.
I'll follow behind Angrath here.
Do you know jellies eat rations?
Oh, you eat the jellies.
I wouldn't eat those jellies.
Luchiclat. Fast forward. I can fast forward you guys. There's
Fast forward
nothing
if there's something
changed down
happening.
there.
Yeah. I was just being careful just in case.
I just zoomed right
Stay
out.
still. What? No, don't move.
Oh.
Come back.
Oh.
Copy paste on you guys. Pew.
Oh.
Yeah. You come into this room and it's exactly the way you left it, bar a couple of small details. Corpses of bugbears, men, Nadia, a beholder, just lie about the place, sort of where they were left when they were slain. You can see a blood trail that moves from this location up here and is dragged all the way down through this door.
Well, that's certainly ominous.
Can I look around and just do a quick head count and see if is Rex still there?
Yeah.
Like his body is just a sort of quick. Is the big beholder body still there?
Yeah, make a investigation check. It's a low roll, but it's pretty obvious. Yeah, Rex's body is not there. The rest are and unmoved.
Fucking prick.
Can I have a look to this bit to the side here? Because I think it's only Caecilius had to look to the side here, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. You can go in there.
Oh boy.
Fuck, Rex is gone.
This is the room where they kept me. I didn't actually get a chance.
Where you were kept.
Does this look like ritualistic or like arcane sigil, or is it just because it looks like it's drawn with blood there?
This wasn't here before.
It was.
Was it?
It's not ritualistic at all. Nor is it arcane.
Is it just like a beholder?
Yeah, really take a look at that. You've seen that everywhere.
The Xanathar symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just wanted to
Very
check because
crude.
Xanathar symbols. There's different versions of it and all
It's
that
more
stuff.
the ones that you guys are familiar is more eye shaped.
Yeah.
But that one is round.
Look so happy.
It looks like the Kool-Aid dude.
Did you folks search the area for anything useful, any information, important documentation here, or
We actually didn't. I think we were a little bit taken back by the deaths of our compatriots, so we sort of got out of here quite quickly.
understandable? I can have a glance over and help you look if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand looking around.
What are you
That's
guys
all I
doing?
can-
You make an investigation check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
roughly through the various different I'm assuming it's like a sleeping quarters, just to
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
if there's
I
any
am.
like bits and bobs about that would indicate anything was going on, any documentation.
You looking around. You don't see any documentation. Do you see a little bit of light coming from this wall?
Oh, what's going
It's
on
like a
here?
crack,
Hmm.
and there's light shining through it.
Can I find one
Like a
piece
red.
of paper, Doug?
Bulk,
Hmm?
it might be
Can I
Boomhammer time.
Can I find one piece of paper?
No, there's no
Can,
paper.
can it be Rex's consent form?
Oh dear,
No.
what are you gonna do to
Um,
Rex?
Fine.
I don't know who this
Just
Rex
because
fellow
it'll
is.
be for the joke, fine. I mean, no. Why would
No?
that be there?
Actually, yeah, that's
No.
very true. It was in my inventory and I got disintegrated, so everything's gone, and I didn't have any magical items. Unless the form was magical.
Was it
Magically
magical?
binding.
Was it?
Oh,
It
no.
wasn't, was it?
No.
So.
Anyway,
I
this
do it
light
for the
crack.
bit. I do it for the bit, but we've talked about it now, so the joke's
Yeah.
kind of passed. So.
Exactly. Anyway, light crack.
Yeah,
You
like
need this
crack.
to-
You like that?
1
You
second.
need-
He needs a piece of paper.
No.
I have a
Yes,
piece of
I-
paper.
It was after
I'll
a
try-
specific piece of paper.
Uh,
I
shame.
was trying to do a joke because I was looking through my old inventory.
Okay,
But then
well,
I
I have
remember
a piece of
disintegrate does
paper if you
nukes
need.
everything. I'll let you carry it for me now. I don't think I can even carry a piece of paper. I'm literally maxed out by like 0.01. Can't
Oh, I'd
do.
be ripping up a page out of cantrips and you. So
Oh no!
Oh, I
Don't
forgot
rip
about
that book up. God no.
Cantrips and
Sacrilege.
you.
Blasphemy.
Tusculum.
Does it look like it's going through a cavity? Is that what's going on?
It's a wall. Sorry, guys. You can what you can see is just illumination coming through cracks in that wall.
Hey Volk, you reckon you can get the Boomhammer on that wall?
There is a gap if that's what you were referring to. The cavity, yeah.
Yeah.
I would
I'll
love
step out of the
to,
way.
Basilius.
Yeah,
And
if you-
I'll
Being a dwarf, I'm really good with stonework, so I'm going to cast guidance on you as well,
ooh, thank you.
just so it makes sense thematically.
Okay. Roll to hit the wall.
I'll put the axes down for a quick second, and I'll just ready the boom hammer. Quick stretch beforehand, and then I'll fucking swing
golf
at this
club.
wall.
Guidance doesn't actually do anything to help you here, but I just liked it thematically.
Yeah,
Oh,
you take
whoa.
a wide swing and crash. The wall collapses,
Oh.
revealing
Oh
a
my God, there's an actual
Oh,
secret door in
hallway.
here.
there's
Oh,
a
I'm really glad
hallway.
I got really high passive investigation now.
Yeah, you can see. Obviously not because I didn't put them in, but you can see the torch lit areas like here, here and here, which is presumably what was shining through.
Hey,
Any movements from behind us? I'm guessing that did a bunch of noise. It's all quiet, I guess, right?
Yes, well, you can make a perception check.
Ooh, I rolled another character who's not very good with perception. Oh no, never mind. I actually put a point. I actually put a point in it. I rolled like trash. At 10.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you're concerned, no noise. No distractions. You're more focused on what's behind the wall. You don't care about what's behind.
No.
Let's see what's here.
Would you
This
do you want me to
whole-
lead the way with the light source again?
Yeah, if
hooray,
you could,
user.
it was very
Like,
helpful. I think there's
Fucking
already
around
light
with
in there.
some walls.
I'll step through the opening he cracked through. I'll yell out to Cora and From as well. You guys gonna watch the rear guard, or you coming with us?
Coming with, and I start moving towards.
I'm not staying here on my own. I'll come too.
Yeah, it's like a place like the saddest thing gonna happen to the party. You ask her to stay in there. Stay and observe where the slaughter took place. Yeah.
Jigwad,
Yeah.
is this a long
Yeah.
tunnel? Can you see around the corner? Is this going to be a fair bit? Because I actually have alarm.
I can send Blister.
Who's Blister?
Oh, sorry. This is Blister. This is my little rat.
Oh, how adorable!
He's wonderful.
Why is it covered in scars?
Uh,
Do you want to know how I got all these scars?
yeah, his name's Blister. Why do you think this is how I got him?
Ah.
Came from a shop. He was abused.
Oh, I see. You're giving him a loving, caring home now, are you?
Yeah, me and Blister are good friends. Isn't that right?
Doing the slitting motion to it.
I'm going to send Blister up and sort of see through his eyes. And
Does it have dark vision, the Blister? Or
he does.
oh,
As you pass around the corner, you come to familiar arch. It's something that you've seen before. It looks sort of embedded into the wall, almost like a mirror.
oh shit! Forward mirror. Wait, that actually leads to here?
What, is that the one we saw on the floor one?
That's the only mirror I remember, but saying that though,
Yeah.
both of us have not seen it, so
Isn't there like
Damn it.
another 50 floors to this place?
It's definitely those two.
This mirror leads to the floor of lava.
Yay!
I'm just going to
Yes,
relay
I
the
saw.
information. Just say there's a mirror. Do you know, like the one from the first floor? It looks identical.
no. What mirror?
I mean, I was talking. No,
Oh,
it's
apologies. It's my senility is.
Volk and Crumb and
Well,
Cora.
that mirror was really annoying. It didn't really do anything.
You think it could be a gate or a portal?
One of the things you noticed about, I assume you guys are looking at it thoroughly the way you're discussing
I'm
it.
there now.
Do you remember what you saw on the first mirror?
Wasn't it like a wizard with a staff or something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was.
pointed at the mirror, I think. Not that Volk remembers that.
This one just has a drawing or a carving of a rust monster on it.
Oh. We should
I
go
don't
get a
get it.
rust mod.
Wait, what?
So, the first floor mirror had the picture of the wizard, and he had his staff or his wand.
Yeah.
I think maybe this is a gate or some sort of portal somewhere.
Okay.
I think we need the item that's that's sort of depicted on the.
Oh, it's like a requirement.
Yeah.
I can have a glance over. I'm a bit of a expert in the Arcana.
Please do.
Considering, like, I've trained up under Angrath as well, would I be familiar with rust monsters?
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
steal
you're
the
aware of
ingredients. Yeah, they
It's
steal
just
the
a pest.
shit from.
We
yeah,
just walked past them.
It's the dwarves' version of rats. Mountain dwelling, metal eating
Oh,
rust
that's
monsters.
a poor roll. Damn.
What was that for?
That's-
Sorry.
Arcana check to check if I understood the functionality of the gate pot mirror thing. I'm really poor
No,
as this
you
character.
don't.
though.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
Damn. Don't
Inclu-
recognize these sigils, I'm afraid, but I like your
I
thinking.
think we need a rust monster. Has anyone got any ball bearings?
I was about to suggest maybe we need to feed it.
I've got a chunk of copper, if you want that.
Right, if we can sort of
Those are
lure one of
valuable.
them here.
I'm just going to pull a handful of coins out of the pouch that I've got. Like gold coins. That's all I
Oh,
apparently have.
no.
I don't have any ball bearings or anything. No.
Oh,
I have
wait,
copper.
hold on. Let me have a look. I might
I
be
have
able to make a
138
trinket.
copper.
Hold on. No, I can.
Only Tink was here, and his little otter could
I could
play
bait
all
them.
balls.
That's what I was thinking. I was having to look if I can make one real quick.
Can I throw a hand axe at it?
Sure.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm pissing off, so lady
why?
down here.
Did you want to?
Yeah, I want to throw a hand axe at it.
Okay. You throw it, and as it
Aiming for the rust
hits,
monster.
as it hits the mirror, the whole metal bit just turns to dust, and then the wooden handle just falls to the ground, and there's metal dust sprinkled on it. The arch around it and the mirror does erupt into a bright light, showing another room through it.
Oh shit! You just need metal.
What?
Mirror was hungry.
Oh, Chickwat, this is why I wanted you to get invited to the conclave. You're a genius.
Right. Oh.
Magic's crazy.
So maybe the one on the first floor doesn't require the staff or the wand. It just requires a certain spell
Or wood.
Or a magic item.
or a magic item. Yeah. What do we see anything in this room?
It's very dark in there. From like your light isn't shining through it. Your other rooms though, it's very
It makes it like
unlit.
hazy, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't really see in.
I mean,
we
we're
have
gonna go in,
options.
right?
Do we step through? This might be time sensitive, or did you mention a fellow called Rex is missing? You said, or a brewery, or
Can I send Blister in?
Sure.
I'm gonna send Blister in.
Okay. As Blister walks through, the portal then closes.
um,
Goodbye, Blister, then. Bye, buddy.
Does he see anything?
No, it's dark.
It's dark for me.
Yes, he does, and I will describe it.
Ooh.
1 second. Just one little second. Bear with. Yeah, he just sees sort of this small, it's a small box room with a door ahead, and behind him is the gate, and nothing else is in there.
You see what the picture on the gate is
Yeah, it's a rust monster.
of Rust Monster. Okay. Can I get him to move towards the door?
Yes.
Does he smell anything? I'm assuming it's dark, isn't it? So he's not really see much.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Dusty in there.
No, can't really smell anything. Just similar to sort of where you are now in terms of architecture and sort of scent and so on.
Is there like a gap between the under the door that he could squeeze through?
Yeah.
Can I get him to squeeze through the door and have a look? See what's there.
Man.
I've relayed all of the information back to the party as well. As
Yeah, it comes out into this sort of, it's a slightly bigger boxed room, but there are doors on each side. Within this room is just like hay and stuff just strewn over the floor.
Hey.
So like, yeah, just straw and hay just like scattered about the ground. Nothing
Bedding.
else.
Hmm. Potential bedding for a person or a thing. Wait, I can reopen this door if we want to go through as well. Because as an artificer, I always have the right tool for the job. And I believe cooks' utensils have some bits that would be metal, such as ladles and the like.
Mm-hmm.
So I can
Oh,
hand
yeah.
that out. Because I can make another set within an hour.
Sure.
I mean, there's dead
do we
bodies
want
in
to
the
step
other room.
through?
We could always go take weapons and shit off there.
Oh, they have belts and the like. Yeah, that's an excellent shout. See, genius, Chinquat. Genius.
I'm just thinking about harvesting the bodies for things. That's all.
I can see you drooling as well. I mean-
I don't know if he's had a chance to read it yet.
Yeah, I have read
Oh,
it.
you just read it. I was gonna say lizard folk get a racial where they can harvest like slain beasts and turn their stuff
humanoids
into
and
weapons like
beasts and
shields,
stuff.
clubs, javelins.
Yeah.
But because I'm also a forge cleric, I get to do that thing where my channel divinity is create an item. So I was asking
Yep.
Doug whether I can harvest the beholder and turn my warhammer into like a beholder tentacle with the eyes on it.
Mhm.
And just do
Oh,
like
cool.
a
Yeah.
reinforced warhammer like that. Like no actual extra properties, just
No, it would just be treated like a warhammer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it would look pretty cool.
You just
Yeah,
have to be
that's
careful
cool.
with that because there's only certain type of monsters you can do it.
slain
But-
beast, construct, dragon, monstrosity, artifact, creature.
we have options. Do we want to go through this door and do we grab some bits off the corpses over there, or? Because this seems like too good of an opportunity to not go through one of these things to actually figure out once and for all what they actually do, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to go through.
Yeah. All right. We'll head back to the bodies and stuff. Can we have enough so we have 2 bits of metal each? Oh god, everything just went dark.
What happened?
Goggles, they do not have me.
Mine's
And
alright.
oh god, I stepped forward and everything went dark for a second there.
That's weird.
Step
So I
forward
went
as in like
in.
through the gate.
No, I stepped into
Yeah, you
this
went through the
tile
gate.
and
No.
That's weird because the dynamic light shouldn't be touching it. It
yeah,
should be
no,
fine
I
there.
came out and then back in and it worked fine. So
That's
I
so
don't know
odd.
what happened there.
Oh well.
But yeah, could we pilfer the stuff or have like anything
Yeah. I mean, you
metallic and-
guys, there's plenty of stuff on the corpses. So yeah, you all grab 2, or weapons or pieces that equivalent to, of metal
Can
essentially.
I grab more than 2, please?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
limited. I don't think I can grab too many things at the moment. I'll chuck one into the mirror and see if he reacts the same way.
It does the exact same way.
All right, onwards for science, and I'll step in.
Okay. Similar fashion, you go through and the portal closes behind you.
I'm gonna
snap-
follow through.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should-
Similar.
I'll follow in.
Similar. Anyone else going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as well.
Okay. Is anyone not going in?
I'll wait behind for a second until everyone's in.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to go. I'm a bit scared.
Or, I mean, do you want to stay here on your own?
No. Okay, I'm go.
Oh, he's lining
Okay.
us up for a copy and paste when we go in.
Right. So you're gonna have to deal with this, but it is a hint. It'll be a proper dead giveaway is what's happened, but you guys did it, so I'll happily run with it.
Oh, are we going to go back in the freezer room? Oh. Oh, wait, what?
Oh no, is this the third floor?
This is what a map looks like before it's got a map in.
Oh. We're in the mirror dimension. Strange coming through the wall.
I'm going to snap Blister back.
Mm-hmm.
have him turn into an imp and give him a copper piece. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna once he's once. Well, what am I doing? No, I'll just go through.
Not unsummon
Okay.
or resummon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
For some reason in my head, it was like someone had to stay behind to open the door, but it's the
No,
same door.
there's
ways,
one
yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Although no one tested it. Just FYI.
Well,
Oh,
I'll test
God.
it quick. Boop, flick
Yeah,
a
it
coin.
doesn't work. No, I'm joking. It does. It works.
Oh, okay. So obviously we have choices. Do we want to go back to the other place?
And before we do, I've just
Mhm.
opened it. Can I just walk back through and then come back again, just so that it's closed behind us? I don't want any like sneaky visitors coming from behind.
Every time someone passes through it, it closes.
Yeah, so I want to go back
Regardless
through.
of which way you go. So yeah, you opened it
Yeah.
and you passed through it, it closed, and then you threw another item, it opened, you passed through it and it closed.
Yeah, I just want to
Okay.
make sure that it's closed behind us.
Okay.
That's all.
That's fine.
Okay,
Yep.
so this is the door that Blister saw here.
Yep.
There's another room inside, and there's a bunch of other doors.
Feels different here. The air's different. Do we want to continue, or you mentioned we wanted to go to a brewery? I don't believe this is the way.
There's got to be something, right? I mean, someone's not going to go to all this trouble to hide
We
But
an entire
This
labyrinth.
gate will not disappear. We can always come back to it.
No, But what I
Sorry
will
guys, I need to be B26.
Yeah, Barley's barking. I have no idea
no worries.
why.
What I'll do is I'll drop copper pieces on the floor so that we can see which way we've come from.
Well, if there are torches on the walls, we can light the torches or blow out the torches to work out which way we go.
Or we could do that.
We could do
I mean,
that
I
throughout
don't-
the entire of our journey through the Undermountain if we want. Who knew?
mean-
Good ways of understanding which way we've come. Also, chalk. We should get some chalk at some point.
I've got some chalk.
There you go. Use some chalk.
Use the
Well, I
chalk
think
on
I
the
do.
wall.
No,
Yeah.
I actually don't.
That's
I
the
have
point.
various different tools and stuff. I imagine I can.
Okay,
Make some
for
sort of
now,
mark.
I'll
I've
just
got
drop
Smith's
copper
tools.
pieces and we'll pick some chalk up when we can.
Mhm.
Have you guys seen the news about the Kinder eggs? How mental is that?
No, what's
What,
happened?
No?
some of them are being withdrawn.
Oh, like all of them have been withdrawn because they're infected with salmonella.
Well,
Easter, yeah.
Well, I mean,
all
they are
within a
eggs.
certain within a certain date range. It's not just all Kinder eggs ever.
No, I mean, like the ones that have been produced for Easter
I'm back.
Yeah,
have been
yeah,
withdrawn.
certain ones. Yeah.
Mad.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're eggs. You've got to make sure they're properly cooked before you eat them. Otherwise, you'll get salmonella.
Hey.
It's mad that though, isn't it? Like, apparently there's been like 53 cases of kids getting salmonella from eating them.
Get out. From Kinder eggs.
From Kinder
Yeah.
eggs. Yeah.
Jesus.
Pretty funny. It's not.
I think yeah, these guys.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I think we're gonna double back and just make a mental note, right, that this thing exists.
Okay.
I think. I mean, that's my vote anyway. Because the
Yeah,
gate's
I'll
not
do
going
that.
to disappear on us. It seems like it's fairly reliable to and from.
Oh, yeah, I've already tested the gate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've tested it. Already.
Should we head back
Yeah.
and deal with the brewery stuff first?
Sure.
Yeah, let's check out this brewery.
Okay. You're all going back?
Yeah, tossing the second item in and stepping back in.
Cool. Yeah, and you all do that one
I'm
at a
staying.
time? Oh, except for Crom. Crom stays. What are you doing, Crom?
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna tell the guys I'll keep watch. Make sure what's happened. Make sure we work out what's happening.
Okay. Fine.
I'll continue that. I'll drop an alarm so at least I know if shit happens.
I'll be
So,
all right. Gotta find this ring somehow.
Don't be on your own.
he's gone.
Mm,
Come with me, Cora. Then
mm.
Split the pot.
No, I don't want to split party. No. No. I'm
We don't
staying
even
with
know that's a floor lower though. Technically, right? We just know
Nope.
it goes somewhere.
It's like
indeed.
they're saying there's like 50 billion floors, isn't there? It could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Might not
Yeah.
even be in the Undermountain.
Well, that could be the
True.
big bad guy's like secret sex dungeon or something, and we've just gifted him a crown.
Yeah.
He'll show you a ring or two, Cram. Don't you worry about that.
Oh lordy.
I'll take your other ring.
Oh no, my ring sting.
No, I'm staying. I'm gonna stay.
Please stop taking off my pants. Oh no. Okay,
Are
we're
you,
going.
are you sure you're
to
going to
the-
leave your friend in a unknown room behind there through a magical portal?
I mean, he's fully capable.
Oh,
Be
for sure.
fine, it's Crom. He's pretty tough.
Okay, but we have to hurry back.
And he knows how to get out, doesn't he?
I have
So-
spares as well.
Okay, I'll do alarm on the doorway leading into the room there, and I'll let you be. I won't ritual cast it. I'll use the full spell slot. So as long as I'm within a mile of that room, I'll get a ping if that door's touched.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
let's
you,
go.
are you progressing? Or are you just staying in that room? Is what you said, Joel.
I might go explore a little bit. We'll see.
Oh,
It's
God
not
damn
for
it.
now.
I don't know
It's
who
not for
opens the
now.
door. Okay.
Not for now to decide that question. That
Yeah.
question marks.
It'll be a mental ping. So if it happens, let me know. Like,
Yeah,
can
I will.
whisper me. Right,
Okay.
onwards.
What are you guys doing?
I'll lead the way
I
with
want
the
to
shield.
follow that blood trail of where
Yeah.
we think Rex has gone.
Oh, accidental ping.
I metagame a little bit here, Doug.
Go on.
I can see a little bit of wall at the bottom down here. Is there another secret door or anything that would make us suggest there's one here?
Is that actually fucking broke? Yeah, it is as well. Yeah, there is. You
Oh,
can
shit.
metagame. It's
Is there
fine.
something that would suggest it in game, or
If you were to investigate and check, it would, but you metagamed it. But yes, there would be.
well,
The
my
thing is,
bird's
though,
eye view is telling me there's a little bit.
You
it
can
depends
hear.
on the DC, right?
You can hear noise coming from behind that wall.
I'll throw an investigation out just on the off chance that I happen to hear something.
But Doug, is the DC of it higher than 17? Because I have a passive investigation of 17.
It's not.
If
So
it's 17 or lower, I would notice it just by walking through.
You hear it. It's just let me find the page. Sorry, a bit mixed. You just hear like chatter and scuffling and sort of clanging of metal coming from behind this wall.
God, I'm having PTSD to last time we heard that there was a swarm of goblins. We don't have Tyler Wave this time, so or a crumb. What's the call? I'm new here, so
You want me to bust the wall open?
I believe you're the most senior person here with Cora, so I believe that makes you guys the de facto leaders.
Not sure how I feel about that.
I mean, that is true. Myself and Cora are very seasoned adventurers, and
That
therefore
is true.
should definitely be the leaders.
What's your gut telling you? What's your gut telling you to do?
I'm going to smash that wall down.
All right, we better
I'll try
step
and,
back then.
I'll try and break this wall down that he's pointed at.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, do it.
Do I need to roll to hit? Would you like me to do strength? What do you reckon?
Yeah, roll to hit because you're taking a swing at the wall.
Okay, I'm just gonna work.
See if you hit it, basically.
I like how Cora's like all the way up front as well. So if it goes wrong, in trouble.
I'll do it. Yeah, you slam into it, and
Meow.
it
Ooh.
reveals an opening.
I'll use the hammer like a battering ram, like when police like bust someone's door down. I'll like use the hammer like that underarm, like. Oops.
God, it makes me think that how many
That's
secret
about it.
rooms we've missed so far.
There was one in the very first room that we entered
Yeah.
Yeah, you
into.
couldn't get through it though.
Yeah.
No, Stinker got through, but I didn't go any further. I got stuck, right? I had to come back.
Yeah.
Just throwing this out there now. We could get through it now if we needed to.
hmm
There are methods.
There was already methods.
Oh, was
Yeah,
there?
we just didn't have it on our characters because we're really bad at this secret stuff.
No, it was.
Fine, I'll say it, Doug. We're just dumb, okay?
There's a lot of oh no, I was going to say there's a lot of flaw one that you guys didn't finish exploring.
know.
That's the short answer of it.
We
That's
found
it.
the stairs early on and we're like, yeah, noping out of this floor. Scary
Yeah,
shit's
you
happening
picked
here.
a direction and went in a, like a junction. So
To be fair, Crom gave us no choice, really. We wanted to chase down his
well,
range.
Crom's not here. So
Do
Crom
whatever you
who?
want.
Doug, you couldn't
you're
put
all
more
saying.
bitterness in your voice at the moment. More bitterness could not come out of your voice right now.
I'm not bitter. We are going to cut to you though.
Mhm.
Don't worry, it's
Good.
coming.
Good.
Anyway, as you
Crom's
guys
dead.
walk in, you see stacks and rows of weapons just all stacked up, and there are 3 bugbears in there, and they're sort of looking through the loot, and anything that's no good, they're just tossing it to the side. Anything that does look good, they're putting it on their back or carrying it or putting it down beside them. And you sort of turn, they all sort of turn and look at you and stare, and then just go back to what they were doing.
Here?
Hey, I should be walking up front, right? Hold on. Excuse me.
Should
Hey,
you?
Wait, is this a dwarven armory?
Yes and no. So excuse me. It was, and it's set up in such a way. However, all the weapons you see on that are a mix of different quality, and
I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna
missing
scream
techniques.
thieves at them then.
they're a goblin in a man, dwarf, you name it, whatever's been down in this place is in here.
Hey, put that back. I'm gonna shout at him.
A bugbear closest to you sort of turns and goes, "Well, what's it to you?"
Well, I don't know. I just kind of felt like shouting it, but what the hell is this place? What are you doing here?
It's just some junk that Nadia and the rest of them found. But they're all dead now, so we're just gonna help ourselves and be on our way. Unless you got a problem with that.
Wait, are they wearing the Xanathar symbol?
On close inspection, not anymore.
Okay, cool.
Taking it off.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
I'm gonna. Can I do like a quick check around to see if this stuff is this like junk, like he's saying, or is
So,
there actually like things of value? If I
for-
just a quick glance.
Before you start doing that, they sort of like, it's all junk anyway, and why don't you just help yourselves as well? No trouble here. And yeah, if you make an investigation check, I can tell you how good or bad this stuff is.
I was gonna say, if
I'd
anyone's
love
gonna
to
know
do that.
weapons, it'd probably be Volk, Crom, or Chickwat,
Yeah,
right?
let them-
That would know this shit.
Volk won't know weapons.
Who's
Volk's
that?
happy to throw anything together.
Yeah.
Wow!
No weapon.
He's like, oh, that stick with a leaf on it. What a fantastic weapon.
It's a
It's pretty much
tree.
false. Whatever it is, he will try and use it as a weapon. He's not fussy.
Yeah, Volk, you see potential. That's what you see.
I see potential.
Caecilius, you see junk. You see shit. Old, rusted, broken crap. It's all scrap metal, essentially. A few pockets of decent bits, but the quality of them is still pretty poor.
Oh, we can use this as a supply for that gate thing in worst case.
I'm gonna pick up a few different odd bits. Is there just like kind of a selection of everything?
I can read out what there is if you
Oh,
want to know.
It's actually
This room contains dozens of the following: rusted plate armor, scale armor, chainmail, shields, battle axes, morning stars, warhammers, war picks, and javelins.
Wait a second. You said rusted plate armor.
Yeah.
Most of these items have deteriorated to the point of being useless and irreparable.
Irreparable. Okay, I wanted to check because
Rust has
do
eaten
have
away the
numbers.
metal, and dampness has rotted the leather straps and bindings. It's junk. It could have been good. It's junk.
That's gutted. I was like, I got so excited. Like, oh my god, plate armor. Really?
Is
No,
there
I
anything
can't.
else, like not weaponry, anything else in the room that could potentially be useful?
Off the same investigation check, no, nothing. It's all weapons and armor, or that are just
Ooh.
shit.
Can I have a
That makes
peruser seeing there's like armors here,
Okay.
just in case there's anything that piques interest?
Sure. Is there any you're looking out for in particular?
Armors in particular, armors and shields. Not so much one for weaponry and the like. So anything that just looks like good craftsmanship, because I am really good with smith's tools, and I know Chiquat's really good with them as well. So it
there's-
might be something that's salvageable, maybe. But it would probably require like time or resources to actually like fix it.
There's
Unless there's something like a hidden gem in it.
There's one shield
Hmm.
that seems to be in the best condition, and it's purely because it's goblin skin over wood.
Ooh, it's like
And
a
you can
hide
tell it's
covering it,
goblin
yeah.
skin because the face is still stretched
Oh,
over the
God.
shield.
I'm gonna sketch it.
Oh, as
Do you
grim
know-
as it is.
Right.
Oh.
Tufts of pinkish red hair as
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Rich. I only just saw your message now. It's like I don't think any of the plate armors there is even remotely repairable, though, is it? Even with Smith's tools
No.
and stuff. Yeah, it's just like you might as well just start building one from scratch.
It looks like, do you know, again, in Warhammer, the shields
Yeah,
that some
yeah.
of the orcs have.
Yeah.
It's pretty much,
yeah, yeah.
It's one of those. Yeah, there's a nice picture of some nice painted one. It looks
Oh.
like any of those. It's just stretched across this big goblin face. It's not quite as big. It's like tight, like in the
Yeah.
middle, but then the rest of the body is stretched out over it.
Okay, I mean, knowing it's goblin garbage, they tend. It could be randomly magical or something. I'll hand it to Jinquat just in case. Because it's goblin, I'm not gonna hold on to it long enough to really detect the magic. So,
Okay.
might maybe one for the downtime if you wanted to strap
Yeah,
it to your backpack, Jinquat.
I'll take it out with me. I'll add custom item to inventory, shield with goblin face over it.
Because you never know, it might be like a shield of expressions or something. It might actually be a magical, but
Could you imagine though, like the next session I walk in with a beholder made war mace and like a goblin face shield.
Fucking
it's just
terrifying.
untapped talent. Thinking outside the box. You don't live in the social like constructs of what makes a good item because you're from the wilds.
Yeah. Could I just like try and salvage any bits of weapons that seem okay? I'm thinking like ahead when I've got some downtime of trying to like smith another masterpiece like the Great Club with a sword stuck in it.
From
Yeah.
the sounds
So
of it,
maybe
though,
like
nothing here looks
a
Oh,
like
bit
a
of
Masterpiece,
salvageable in that
yes.
aspect. Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Right. He's
Yeah.
a BRB again.
To be fair, it didn't sound like there was anything remotely like salvageable here. Just
Yeah,
really
it sounds
sad
like it's
because
all rusty, but-
Rich and me got very excited when we heard Play Harbor.
Instantly sent Max a message like, between the two of us, can we do something with this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I could
like,
hear you guys. I was just yelling at Barley
Yeah.
to come upstairs.
Yeah, would there be anything that I can salvage? Like maybe the odds, like javelin head, like the blade of an axe
Things like
or something.
as shit as it all is, like they can still have their the bugbears are gonna find a use for it. So there's something that you can find a use for. Roll a d6 for me.
A 2.
Okay, so out of everything that you were rummaging through, the thing that you pick up is a morning star. And it's a
Sweet.
morning star that does hold together. It's not in good condition though. It's it's battered and blunt, and it feels loose, like it could fall off. If
God,
like with one
scary.
swing, it could just split and come apart.
Yeah.
And it is covered in rust as well. But
Yeah, I'm
it's
thinking-
something.
Thinking a bit of downtime. Might be able to do something with that. Great club with a morning star stuck in it.
I thought you were
Tickle
going to do a
myself,
sword with a great club stuck in it.
No. Ooh, let's see what happens.
He's got some master craftsmen with him now, with me and Jickwad, so anything is possible.
Okay. Yep. These guys are right. It's all shit. Let's go.
What's down that way?
I'm
Has
just going to
anyone-
ask the bugbears real quick.
Uh.
Do you guys know where we might find Spider Eye?
Why is you asking about Spider Eye?
Oh, why aren't you wearing your uniform anymore?
Because we're done with that.
Cool.
We don't
We
want
don't-
any trouble with those idiots. We don't roll with them anymore. We
Okay,
just
cool.
want to get back to Skullport and move on to the next job.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. It's just we had some business with Spider Eye. That's all.
Well, don't want nothing to do with it.
You don't
Wait.
point us in the right direction.
I'm
I
guessing.
don't know where Spider Eye guy is, so I couldn't help you.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thanks anyway.
What's the? I'm guessing you guys like filled me and Jickwad in on like the main like villains and stuff we know so far about the Xanathar. What's the lady's name that stole the signet ring called again?
Azrock.
Azrock,
Azrock.
yeah.
I'd like to ask the bugbears if what they know about this person.
Okay. Ashrock, that dumb bitch. Oh, that's funny. What do you need to know about Ashrock?
Everything you know, and what are you guys doing in the Undermountain? Anything that they know? I know they're grunts, so they probably might not know much, but any intel is good intel at the end of the day, I suppose.
We just came down here for jobs. Just needed work, so we came down and we ended up rolling with Xanathar. But things didn't work out so well, as you could see outside. And we were treated like garbage anyway, so we're done with that. As for Ashrock, we used to roll with her too. But she's losing her frickin' mind, man. And she's losing that war with those stupid, pointy-eared elves.
Elves. Ooh.
It's not worth the trouble anymore with her.
I'm gonna mutter under my breath, pointy-eared leaf lovers.
Hmm. Thank you for your time. One last question. What's further down that way?
What way? Where are you pointing?
Pointing. Yeah, down this way.
Oh, just more weapons and shit. Help yourself. I don't need all of this.
I'll have a peruse because there's a fair few. Oh,
yeah,
is,
it goes
how on earth did
down.
these guys get in here?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, but how did they get in the room? We had to bust the secret door open, right?
We sealed it behind us.
Oh,
After trouble with Nadia, things were already rocky and we wanted nothing to do with it.
I
So we
see.
sealed ourselves in and helped ourselves to the goodies. Isn't that right, boys?
These guys are a bunch of idiots. They could have sealed themselves in and starved to death. I'll leave the room.
What?
Uh-uh.
Anything else?
Not for me. We got some good intel though. She's doing. She's. We don't know why she needs a signet ring still though, but we at least know she's dealing with elves and she's not well regarded in Xanathar from the sounds of it. Who's our note taker for the campaign? Is it Rich or?
It was, but I don't know if Chickwat is really note taker material. I can like keep taking notes, but I will do it in Chickwat style, so it'll be really blunt note.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, I think
That's
Ri-
like my bulk notes, just
Like-
like very basic.
yeah, my notes have been very basic. Rich has definitely been the one taking the most notes and also doing the damage tracker.
Ah,
Are you still doing that, Rich?
Yeah. Still
Okay.
doing damage tracker.
don't worry.
Okay.
I don't do much in the damage department, so my new numbers will be very low. I punch things once and then cast the odd spell. That's about it. Yeah, I don't have any questions. Does anyone have any more questions for these bugbear guys?
Nope, not me.
No.
No, I don't think so.
I do,
Death.
but who am I?
Damn it.
Crumb. What's Crumb
Oh.
up to?
You're a big
Well,
frog.
am I on a map anywhere? Because at the moment I can't see a thing.
I'll bring you back so you can at least see.
Do I see anything important?
You are still in that small room, however.
Mhm.
You're not actually there.
And the door is locked.
The doors, try both doors and they are indeed locked.
Okay. This is a terrible idea. Can I try and unpick the locks?
Oh god, my
You can.
alarm bell's going off in my head now, isn't it?
Not the gate, the arch is the mirror gate's fine.
Yeah, so how do I unpick locks? It's with Dex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Dex.
Dex-
Or yeah,
no,
sleight of hand or
it-
Dex.
It's not slave hand. It's a dex check, and if you're proficient with thieves tool and have thieves tools on you, you get your proficiency on top.
That's fine. It's 0 anyway. 11.
No. Those doors do not unlock.
Right, I'm gonna start breaking them down. Take my sword out. Start breaking down the doors.
These doors are those hulking big iron doors that you'd seen when you'd fought the jellies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take some strong hits to get through those.
No,
Okay,
that's
what
gonna
about if I knock
ruin
on
your
them?
sword.
I'm gonna knock on the doors and say, "Hello, is anyone
Okay.
there?"
No response.
I don't want to use my sword for this, so ooh, I have a magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cast magic weapon using one of my spell slots.
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes it so it doesn't
Although
break, doesn't it?
I had a spell slot used for some reason. I'm assuming we had a long rest, so I'm gonna long rest quickly. And then use the spell slot there. So yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna use magic weapon and start battering against the door with a hammer.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Okay. It doesn't break. Makes a lot of noise, but it doesn't break.
Right. Then I'm gonna set up my dragon chest and wait for the others to get back.
Fair enough. All right. All right. What are the other guys up to?
I'll guess.
By the way,
we'll
the
go
hammer
with-
is still going whilst I'm playing dragon chest. It's just the hammer
Mhm.
is just like bang, 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 bang.
You're doing a turn and then you just lash out and slam it, right? I think
Magic
we're
hammer.
finally.
Magic hammer, man.
I think we're finally ready to go through his door, right?
Yeah, if we're back here, I'm gonna
I think
follow,
so.
follow that blood trail to the door.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're
Only
at
thing
that
is-
door.
Hmm.
So, okay. I will open the door.
Oh.
And through the door, you see the blood trail just continues straight down to the south side to this area.
Oh dear.
I'll step through and beckon everyone to follow.
Okay.
Oh, I stepped there. I can see the stuff, Doug. So I'll stay there, right?
You should be able to see it anyway.
Okay. I didn't
It's
know I was
lit up.
triggering stuff because I moved my token further down, but that's the first
I'm
point I
just
can
gonna
start to see stuff.
shuffle.
Yeah.
Need to
What
draw a new
are
line.
those? Because I thought they were like ballistas or some shit, so I was like, oh shit, just walk straight into a death corridor, haven't I?
Well.
They are ballistas! God damn it, I zoomed in.
So you did step into that because I saw you do it. So you did
Yeah,
step
I
into that.
literally moved here and then I moved back because I was still holding onto the token, so I thought it'd be only fair if I just stopped there for you.
I don't know where you are. I can't see.
Back in the main room that we had the big battle last time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
where everyone
okay.
died,
Way
yeah.
further.
We went through the
Okay.
door to the south of it.
Trying to
Yeah,
move you
I was
through.
like, uh-oh, because I'm just, yeah, okay, here.
Through that. I'll move
Yeah.
Cassilius as oh.
Sorry, something's just come up, so I'm
Multitasking.
Yeah. I don't
Trying
mind moving.
to.
Okay, yeah. So just give me one little sec. One little sec. Why are they not? Why is that not got a link? You know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna let this happen. So let's just do a roll. Oh, that's a low roll. Okay. As you step into this grand hallway, this huge bolt just crashes into this wall here. Just crashes into it, just like straight in, and it's just sort of locked in place, and is burning.
Burning?
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm gonna take a defensive stance and try and run across the... Like, run for cover, just run straight across.
Okay. And as you do that, a second one. What's your AC?
Currently 20.
Okay. Meets it, beats it.
Yep.
Slam!
Probably just like impact the shield, but it hurts
yeah,
me through it, I guess.
Fucking yeah. It's more like the ricochet damage than a direct like bam.
Yeah.
But yeah, and second bolt just comes flying, and as you lift your shield up, it whacks, and it does manage to hit you as it comes against the shield. It sort of skims across and hits your arm as well, and you take. Where's me dice? You take 15 piercing damage.
Oh shit!
Plus. Oh no, it's not plus. It's just fire damage. I thought it was piercing and fire.
Oh.
You take 15
it-
fire damage.
Is it all fire?
Yep. All fire.
I would like to use reaction.
Okay.
I will absorb elements.
Okay.
So let me paste it. Hold on.
Absorb balance. Max disappeared.
No, I'm still there. So
Yeah.
I get resistance to fire, and I do bonus damage. So my fist will just start glowing like
Okay.
from its red as like the ley lines running through the gauntlet starts glowing.
Yeah.
So, half it, so it's what, 15 half. So I take 8, right?
Yes.
Cool. I've got that sorted, so. Holy shit. I'm just gonna usher everyone to, like, duck down and take cover.
Okay.
Does anyone have any ranged capabilities? This thing is fucking throwing fire at us.
I'm gonna step up and try see what the hell he's.
Stay low.
Oh.
What's down there?
Fucking don't know. Look at that thing in the wall. Big ass ballistas from the looks of it, but I've no idea. Couldn't get a proper look as I run across.
How far are we talking? Because that looks like it's miles away.
Let's have a look.
180
far.
foot.
Very
What?
far.
They
Oh,
can see
shit.
you, whether or not you can see them. It is lit up, so you can see something. They can see you. They are shooting anyone that moves into their line of sight. And you know what? We're gonna leave
You're
it
gonna
there.
call it.
Nice.
I
Shit.
was not expecting you guys to not make it to the brewery this session. Should have
You
known.
know what we're
Should've
like,
known.
Doug.
Should've known.
What
So-
we're like? No, I disagree. One shot equals 5 sessions. Come on, guys.
That's a very good point.
So with that, I think we are on break, sort of. So I'm away next week, so there'll be no Mad Mage next week. However, I can potentially run a mini one the week after, depending on how you guys get on in terms of doing the brewery. But then we'll be on break after that.
Wouldn't it be better at that point just like to pause it there?
We
And
can go on
then
break now if you want.
Yeah, we can finish this bit off, and then it'll be like somewhat of a soft intro, so we just don't jump straight into floor 3.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're on break now. There you go. Yeah, we'll be
What's the
back
deal with me
on
going
Mad
high
Mage.
AC characters and still getting fucked up? It's like in the other campaign as well. I had like 24 AC at one point. I still got
That-
fucking hit.
That hit,
23.
those hit hard. You never got hit as Tink. I don't know what you're talking about. I
Oh,
never hit
no.
Tink.
Tink was actually broken. That's why I didn't bring Tink back, okay? Tink was actually straight up broken. And even when he did hit him, I'd just go invisible. It's like, oh, you finally hit me, off I go.
You're getting like wailed on by like 4 Duragor, none of them could hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the other campaign, I have a Battlemaster fighter with College of Sword Bard multiclass with it. So I can use bait and switch and defensive flourish on top of each other. So you
Sounds
can make your
cool.
ACs go quite nutty.
Good lordy.
That's
And I managed to
nice.
disarm 2 frost giants so far. No, one frost giant. I'm still not so sure how, because they have like plus God knows to strength and yeah. That was a really fun session though.
Yeah, super
Thank
fun.
you very much, Doug.
Nice.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Doug.
You're welcome. Thank you guys. Good players.
Yeah.
Always make it interesting.
Let's stretch out.
When you say interesting, you mean ripping up 2/3 of the notes, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not like you can say much though, Joel.
It's true.
You ripped a
It's very
third of a
true.
book out.
I did
No,
indeed. rip it in.
Technically, it was my fault. I shouldn't have put that effect in if I didn't want it to happen. But I like the
What?
RNG too much.
Are you 1 in 156, Max?
Yep.
All right. Doug, can I have a quick word?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, did you want to slide into my DM?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll jump down now.
Kinky. Right. I'm gonna close off the stream and all that stuff. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes, right?
Cool.
There you go, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in for another session. Just going to play some ads. And yeah, if you want to catch up on other sessions, the VODs are up on YouTube. We'll be back next time. Thursday probably next, and then we'll see what happens there. But yeah, catch you guys next time.